Devonlorat versus Levan Saginashvili.
Devon has progressed especially in his wrist, in can opener, and in this move to go out of the table on the direction where his opponent is not so effective and attacking his fingers. He knows how to pull the top guys who can be stronger in side pressure or in back pressure. I believe Devon will be in his strongest version, and he will be also more tricky. He already pulled Levon once, so he knows now what to expect. I believe he will prepare something more than the previous match. I think that Levon understands there is a possibility that Devon will stop him, and probably he also prepares something. I don't exclude that he will use press with his triceps and flop wrist, or just going by side pressure, not concentrated just on his wrist. Levon knows Devon will be trying to find the weaknesses on his wrist and fingers. I think Levon will lose his wrist 45%. I think that Levon is now also playing a little bit. I don't believe that Levon shows his real strengths and best movements. Levon will be very careful about the setup to not spend the power in unnecessary movements. For me, the favorite is Levon, but this match will be more interesting than the previous one. And now I don't put Levon high favorite. I put him like a slight favorite from what I have seen in the training process of Levon and his pure power.
Hermes Gasparini versus Alijan Muratov.
I know Hermes is really strong and he has the chances to beat Muratov after our practice pull in Italy. Hermes has improved very highly. Muratov is great and I understand why everyone put him like a favorite. If Hermes does everything correctly, he is a little bit faster on the start and he is smart on the setup. I really believe he can win.
Kurdecha versus Grigori Tsvetkov.
Grigori is one of the strongest guys in arm wrestling and a smart top roller. A key factor of the match will be the wrist control. Whoever takes the wrist doesn't mean he's going to win the match. If Grigori takes my wrist, I will try something else. I know Grigori will be in his best shape and it will be not easy. I have a lot of respect for Grigori. We saw his match against Zaur Paizulev or Artyom Morozov and he convincingly top-rolled him. His match against Devon was awesome because Grigori was in the game from the beginning until the end. He showed that he has a lot of endurance. It's a 50-50 match. But I hope that this match has the same outcome as the previous one, where I won.
Todd versus Frank Lamparelli.
I see that Frank now in a good shape. His preparation goes according to his plan. And Michael is also very good. His last match with Pavlo shows that he's in a good shape now. Maybe not his best shape, but he is ready to go to the stage. For me, they are almost equal. Frank will be not just trying to take the wrist, he will be pushing also side and going to the triceps. If Michael is in his best shape, he can win. But the question is what his shape will be.
David Samushia versus Nurdalet Aydarkan.
I will pick Samushia just because I want him to get the Guinness record in defending the world champion belt.
Schoolboy versus Leonidas Arcona.
I put Schoolboy as favorite because firstly, when he came to my place last time, he already started seriously. And now I see that he's growing in all his results. Leonidas is an awesome guy, he is very good and he has improved. But in my opinion, Schoolboy has improved a little bit more higher, and he also has a little more experience. So I think Schoolboy wins.
Mindaugas Tarasaitis versus Arthur Makarov.
Before the last match of Tarasaitis against Prokopsyuk, I thought Makarov would be the favorite, like 60%, 40%. But now after his victory against Daniel, I put Tarasaitis as favorite 55%.
Fia Rysek versus Ekaterina Nikisheva.
I'm not sure about the level of both girls. I cannot say who wins. Irakli will be very motivated because Sasho beat him 3 years ago. It will be a special revenge day. When I saw the last matches of Sasho, he is constantly in a good shape and he knows how to avoid the pressure of the top rollers. I think the slight favorite is Sasho.
Petro Marharint versus Nugzari Chikadze.
Petro has been a little bit out of the competition and we don't know his actual shape, but if he is coming in a good shape, he will be very dangerous. I remember when I pulled him that he has a big and powerful wrist. I met Nuga in Sicily and he was amazing and brave to pull with everyone. He beat all the guys, even bigger guys. He beat Irakli in practice. He also beat Krasimir. If Petro is in his best shape, I think he wins, because he was able to beat very strong super heavyweights some years ago.
Sandras versus Ibrahim Sagov.
Sandras probably will be in his best shape and taking very serious this match. Sandras is more experienced than Sagov. He will try to go outside and open Sagov's wrist. The match probably will go to the straps. Sagov is a very serious opponent. If Sagov is very fast and goes to the triceps, it will be a trouble for Sandras. If Sandras is fast and takes Sagov's wrist in hand, I think he will win.
Talgat Aktaev versus Betkili Onani.
This will be a crazy match. Both arm wrestlers like to put a special aim. They want to prove something to everybody. Onani is a special guy who showed his level so much time. There will be a war, but I don't know who will be the stronger. It's a 50-50 match.